with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage and you... I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. And I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. You look at this Bronco defense. And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And hey, they were stingy in the opener. Didn't allow much of anything at all through the air. So now they come into week 2 saying, hey, let's see if we can do even better. Let's go ahead and get to that number 1 spot.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Looking to put a drive together. The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State, here's Jaleel McLaughlin. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Well, this defense for the Colts, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Nix to the air. A short throw to Ingram. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him, because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Broncos 1st down. A gain of 14.
To throw is Nix.
1st down, Broncos.
He gets this underneath to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, from their point of view, this game could not be starting out much better, could it? Force a punt on defense, and now they're moving it crisply on offense.
Crisply, I like that.
Like that?
Yeah, moving it very, very well. Looks like the defense on their heels a little bit. You put a score in here, long way to go, but you're right, that's a heck of a start.
Yeah, and I think this is where a play caller is looking at his play sheet and saying, got that dagger play, got that play and just finish them off right now, because I think they'd love to get that big advantage early.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. To throw, here's Nix. Finds Pickens out right. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ready? Bombers, bombers, bombers.
Now it's Nix. Finding Pickens for another catch. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Get him!
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The give is to McLaughlin. And shelling through the tackle. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
5 yards from the end zone, 1st and goal.
Captain, 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 captain. Oh, my son!
Now they send a running back in motion right. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Marvin Mims, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
So get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone.
2nd down and inches. Oh, and he'll just get rid of this one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Watson, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence they're going to put more points up on the board.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Hold on, son! Ready? Go.
Throwing Nix. That's into the hands of McLaughlin. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around with a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pickens is there on the crossing route. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
That crossing route is so effective when you hit it just right because you get a guy on the move, and then we see the end result there.
It's a nightmare for the defense. They got a guy with a full head of steam.
Not only does he catch it, he picks up additional yardage after it.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. These two teams all tied after one.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. In motion, the tight end. Here's Nix. Open man right side is Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Evan Ingram from 17 yards out. And the Broncos have taken the lead.
That extra point is good.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here and try to tie this football game. There for the stop defensively, Nick Benito.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. A nice throw right there. And Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A complete once again to Watson. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Christian Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied at 14.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. In motion left goes Sutton. They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A huge play there for Denver. 41 yards.
First and goal, Denver.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. The DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. In motion left goes Sutton. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it first and 10. Down the left sideline. And down to the 19-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. He was over 100 yards a week ago, and he's well on his way once again.
Say it with me, partner. Encore, encore. This guy's headed towards getting it done one more time.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll look to throw. That's caught right side. It's Warren. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll send the tight end in motion.
And the Broncos first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Here's McLaughlin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
At the Colts 12-yard line.
In motion left goes Sutton. On the ground, here's McLaughlin. And strong line there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Bo Nix with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. 79 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here is third down and 4.
Here we go. 47, 60, let's go.
He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. That is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Brandon, I won't go overboard here, but it looks like he's off to another nice start after what he did last week when he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, obviously a great start to the season, doing it in week 1. He's one of those guys we maybe had pegged for a big year, showing out so far.
But you did say that to me in preseason. Looks like you're on target.
And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's first and 5. Back to throw. Right side to Watson. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. He'll look to throw. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Christian Watson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. And they'll send Pickens in motion right here. Back to throw. Nix. That's caught downfield by Pickens. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Wants to try to add the PAT. It's up and good, and they jump back ahead, 35-28. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Still going inside the 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. J.K. Dobbins, 54 yards. And the Broncos come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. When there's a small magical spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
At the 50-yard line.
Let's go now.
First and 10, Taylor now. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
Intended for Christian
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you?
Through the middle of the field, and he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Nick's going to keep this himself. Finds his tight end Ingram. And running with power here. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That catch, by the way, number 505 of his career, and that ties him with a couple of other tight ends for the past, Frank Wycheck and Dallas Clark.
And those guys were excellent players, but how about what we're seeing right now? 505 and rising. What a nice career he's put together.
And he takes a pop at the end of that one. It'll be a gain of about 4.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
To throw, here's Nix. And for the right side here, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. That's good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Broncos.
Off the play fake, Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Ready. Ready. Ready.
Nix to the air. Got an open man. It's Pickens. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 19-yard line.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Now it's Nix. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. A carry from McLaughlin. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. Look to throw. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 10-yard line.
Looking to throw. A short one there, caught by Warren. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
15 yards on the
2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will finally be taken down, but how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Quickly out wide, this is Watson. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Down the field, he's got one. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren, 30 yards. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
42.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone, where they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
A short throw to Ingram. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against him.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now a give, right side. McLaughlin. Down the sideline he goes. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Jaleel McLaughlin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos are on their way to a 2-0 start. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the ball.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be swung out wide for Taylor. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 63 yards. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Nix. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jaleel McLaughlin, 27 yards. And the Broncos are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth-quarter lead. Looks good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here we go, Sack. Go.
They'll look to throw here. A short one there, caught by Warren. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, and he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
It's 2nd down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Here's 1st down.
Here we go.
Back to throw here. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown.
Makes the score Broncos 63, Colts 56.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A dangerous return man showing it here. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another run punting situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap and again to Dobbins. Now the ball comes loose, and the Colts pick it up. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it. A costly turnover. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one, got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
2nd and 6 coming up. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Back to throw. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of throws like this on Saturdays in South Penn last year. This one results in a first down here.
At the 10-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's to the pylon and incomplete. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Warren. And he is across and in for the score. And now they get tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. And he will not get into the end zone. The defense makes the stop of the game on the 2-point try, and they might just get out of here with a win after all. So the clock sits at 16 seconds as they line up for the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for Denver, it's an early road victory as they move to 2-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, make get they suit touch begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy summer. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You don't believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good, go retrieve it, the short, small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time.